Hi, my name is Joe Mims, undergraduate student at Case Western Reserve University. Today I'm sitting with two professors of the history department, Marixa Lasso and John Broik, and I'm going to ask them a few questions, hopefully similar questions to what you may have. Hi.
Hey Joe.
Hi.
How are you?
Good,
Good,
thanks.
thank you.
Okay, so students may believe that if they are a history major they may not be able to get a job with it. So what does a historian do exactly?
You want to start?
Sure. Well, what we do is we research and we write and we argue. And we humbly think that that is something that students can take and apply in the world. We find that our majors go on to law school quite a bit. They do go on to study history, but business, medical school, just a whole range, because we think we equip them to make strong arguments on paper that are well supported, to do research, and to convince other people of their position. I don't know, what do you think?
Well, I would add to that, I agree with all of this. I would add to that one of the things that we do is we ask the question regarding many problems, political or social, that we have, of how do we get here? How did this happen? And we try to provide an answer. And that's so useful for so many things you do, be that you're a journalist and you want to understand a political moment. History will help you do that. Or an economist, how do we get in this crisis? Well, knowing what happened in the 30s might help. So this is what we provide, is how do we have this problem, and he's an environmental historian, so how do we get here? That's a very, very important question for many professions, and have been trained on how to answer them with facts and with an effective argument is very, very useful.
Excellent. What course is most important for a first-year student?
Well, I like the fact that our department is pretty open about what students take in their first year. If a student sees a course that they're interested in, they should take it at any point in their career. However, we do have a small set of requirements, and students can refer to the bulletin, their various first-year guides. Those courses are History 112, an American History Survey, History 113, the Modern World. It might be a good idea to take those in the first year or year and a half. And then we only have two more absolute requirements. History 250, which is the history of history of how historians think and how we got here as historians. History 398 is their capstone seminar where they produce a substantial piece of history. It's a very exciting moment where a student can strike out and teach us something new. And that's it. It's the core four courses that I mentioned, 112, 113, 250, 398, and then 6 electives.
What sort of skills or preparation does a history degree offer a student?
Good question. Well, it definitely prepares students to write well. We make all our arguments on paper. It teaches them to organize an argument, to support an argument, and to do the research necessary to support that argument. So that prepares you for a huge range of careers. We do send a lot of students to law school. We do send students to graduate school in history, but they go into business, they go into medical school, they go into a wide range of things, and we just feel confident that we've prepared them to go out and make their arguments better than the next guy or girl, right?
Yes. And I would like to add, and for people thinking in terms of careers and advancing in careers, that although the technical knowledge is very useful, if you really want to advance, you need the humanities. If you want to move up in the echelons of corporate America, you need to know how to write well and convince others. And that will not come from just technical skills.
Can you think of one thing that students like the most about this department?
Well, one of the things is that they have a close relationship with the professors. I mean, and that's something I think students like. I think they also enjoy the subject. They enjoy the subject matter. it's not, even when sometimes they read maybe too long or they may not want to read as much, they enjoy what they're reading. That seems to be pretty common feedback that I get out from my classes.
Right, well, that concludes my questions. Thank you both for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.